a rare moan about a bad buy. So the picture you're seeing there is I was scouring Brico Depot and Leroy Merlin and other places to try and find a relatively cheap tower to help me get the kitchen ceiling finished. I was contemplating making my own trestles in there, but obviously the wood's quite heavy when you're doing that, the old oak beams and that. And I thought if I can get something lightweight, fairly easy to assemble, not too expensive, and also I'll be able to then possibly use it when I'm come to renovate the barns as well. So I've looked on the Brico Depot website, and this is second in line. As you can see, that this is exactly how it's shown. This is obviously a photo from the product itself when it arrived. Unfortunately, you need to read the small print. I was kind of, I didn't pay too much attention. I just saw it. I saw the price around €209. I thought that'll do. It arrived on site. And then when I looked at it, it's actually part of two. There should be two packages to it. And I believe that this is originally should have been the two packages, but what Brico Depot have done is they've separated the two, which means I only got the second part, which is just the extension bit. So it's actually, to a degree, it's useless on its own. Because it's designed to be fitted onto the base, which has got the stabilizers and the wheels and everything else. That wasn't clearly explained in the promotion that the Brico Depot were doing. And like I said, they've divided it in two, and now I'm stuck with this because it came from a town called Blois, which is around about 50 kilometres away. I could either take it back to there and get a refund, or there's a lot of faffing around. I still need something, or you can buy the bottom bit as well. So the bottom bit of this is actually 460 euros. So in total, the whole thing would be near 700. So I'm not prepared to pay that. To me, it's a con. It's an absolute con. And as you can see there, the picture is showing everything in total, and it's showing you two collie, so it's two packages. And I've got package B, and I need package A. So I rang Brico Depot up straight away. And the lady said, "Oh, you're really sorry to hear that." And I look into it, and then she rang about 5 minutes later. She said, "Oh, actually, you've only bought the top part." And I said, "Well, it's not clear on your website. It's not clear that you're only buying the top part." And she says, "Yes, but it's written Rios, which is sort of the top part." I said, "But why does the image next to the price of €209? Why does the image show the entire tower and not just that section that you're looking to sell for €209? And why isn't it stated that you actually need to buy the bottom bit, which is €460, before the top bit's usable?" What you're looking at the picture now is one thing that I've bought that's been super, which is the telescopic ladder, which cost me €60. So it's a third of the price of the tower, and I've used it probably 100 times already. And we use it 100 times more, and that's a decent bit of kit. But for, I suppose, every 10, 15 things you buy really well, you're going to come across one thing that's a absolute waste of time. So I kept saying and then a supervisor came on the phone as well, because I wasn't getting anywhere with her. And she continued saying, "Oh, but look, if you read, it says it's you're only getting part B." And I said, "But it's not. But it isn't clear. It's not clear at all." So anyway, other reasons why I needed stuff like that is to fill in the top bits, like the plasterboard there, which is real, again, a bit of a nightmare as well. I thought a bit of moan about that as well. You got two sections which are kind of rectangular in shape, and then the other two sections side by side, which are sort of trapezoidal. Is that a word? Trapezoidal. So it's four sides. Each side is slightly different. So I managed to finally get it sort of fitted. This is the little Velux, which is the highest point of the house, which originally I thought might be a mezzanine, but actually ran out of head height a long way away. And so it's really just, it throws light into the corridor upstairs. So anyway, managed to get that done while I was sort of still fuming about the telephone conversation I'd had with the ladies that were just like, well, sorry, but bring it back and we'll do a refund. And I'm thinking, well, so by the time I've driven over there, gone through that to get my €200 back, I'm still in a position where I'm still going to need something to get me the head height get me up to the height that I need to get into the kitchen at least, and to try and get the kitchen ceiling finished. So I bit the bullet and thought, sod it, I'll keep it. I'll just try and rejig it somehow or add an extension onto it. And this is just other footage again, just showing why sometimes you need things like towers. So this is the ceiling boards going in around where the Velux was plasterboarded, just to help close off that little section in the corridor in between the 3 bedrooms and the showroom. So obviously, yes. Once I've looked through all the information there, you can say, "Well, you're a fool. You should have read that. You should have read it better." And da da da. But I do think it's a bit ridiculous that they're showing the tower in its entirety and not actually separating it and saying the tower is in 2 packages. For the second package to be useful to you, you actually need to buy the first, and the first is the main part of the tower, which is the most expensive. It's 2.5 times more expensive than the top part. Why they can't do that? So I've just done a little mini sort of campaign on social media on their Facebook page, and just explaining to other people that may fall into the same trap that I did in buying something for €209, which is not designed for purpose. Like I say, it's on its own, it's a waste of time. So there you can see, like I say, if you look on the Brico Dépôt website, you will see that when you look under échafaudage or scaffolding, you will see this product. And they're saying, yes, but the bit you bought, it was highlighted in orange. Well, look at the picture there. To me, that's not highlighted. That's an entirety. It's saying that there's 2 packages to this product. It's not saying that they're sold separately. It's saying that this product comes in 2 packages. Package A is the bottom part with the wheels and stabilizers and the platform, and the second part is the useless bit that I bought, which is the top part, without even a platform. So I've had to put an old door on there to stand on it. Anyway, that's my moan over with. What do you think? Am I an absolute fool, or am I justified in thinking I've been conned by Brico Dépôt? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you hopefully with a bit more of a happier video in the next one.